Yo, what is God flow? It's the ability to take command of your lyrics and not conform to those boring mainstream styles. And what are hell bars?
Hey, so I bet you're wondering, who the hell are these new characters in Wandavision? Billy, Wiccan Kaplan, Tommy Speed Shepherd, Agatha Harkness, Mephisto, the really red smiling furry shoulders man, Monica Photon Rambeau. I bet you got a lot of questions. And you know what? I'm gonna answer them for you. Let's go.
I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Real talk.
What's good, everyone? It's your boy Token Drew, aka the one who knows things. And today on this episode, I'm going to be learning you a lesson, a thing or two that I've learned while I've been researching the characters for this show. I even learned some new things too, such as how broken Monica and Billy really are. There are a bunch of new characters and concepts introduced in Wandavision, so I figure it's time for a little bit of an explanation. Now, if you're like me, if you've checked out my channel or hell, the bigger channels such as New Rockstars, Screen Crush, Heavy Spoilers, and Mr. Sunday Movies, you would have heard some of these names just getting thrown around casually. Things that we who have read comics have known of and have been waiting for years. Well, it's up to your boy Token Drew to shed the light on some of these crazily powerful characters. Holy crap. We got some great stuff to go in this series. But because we're going to be talking about their comic counterparts, which may equate to the show, let's go ahead and throw up a spoiler warning just to be safe. First things first. What the hell is the House of M? It's an event where the Scarlet Witch's brother Quicksilver convinced her to grant everyone their deepest wish in order to rewrite reality, in order to save her life, bringing everyone into this near-perfect world. Eventually, Wolverine is able to break free and remember the past and realize that this world where Spider-Man is a celebrity that married Gwen Stacy, who should be dead thanks to the Green Goblin, Cyclops and Emma Frost are married, which they always have some kind of weird thing going on. Gambit is a criminal. Again, I guess that's his deepest desire, to be back to a life of crime. I mean, I could dig it. And America's most beloved superhero is Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. And just like the end of Endgame, we have old man Steve Rogers, who is an aged veteran. Somehow, I can't remember the exact way how, but somehow Wolverine is able to wake up and realize that this world is wrong. Eventually, word gets to Magneto that this world where mutants reign supreme were the result of Quicksilver suggesting to Scarlet Witch. In his rage, Magneto kills his own son by pummeling him to death with some steel beams. That dude is a goddamn savage. Hawkeye is also killed for a second time by one of Wanda's sons, Billy, who erased him because Hawkeye shot an arrow into Scarlet Witch's back. Because at this point, the heroes were waking up, realizing that this world, even though it was a utopia, it was all a rewritten reality. Eventually, Crazy Lady in Red finds out that her brother was killed by the Dad of the Year. So what she does is she revives her brother and then lashes out to her father, ultimately saying the famous words,
"No more mutants," causing over 90% of mutants to lose their powers.
By far one of the most powerful events ever witnessed in comics. So that's the House of M. And our theory is that we're going to have a reverse House of M where she's going to say she wants more mutants instead of no more mutants. Moving on, let's talk about Miss Captain Monica Rambeau, daughter of Maria Rambeau. In the comics, Monica becomes the character named Photon, and this character is super overpowered. As Photon, her powers are energy absorption, generation, and manipulation, the ability to travel at speeds up to the speed of light while in her energy form, convert her body into any form of energy within the electromagnetic spectrum, and travel in an energy form through the vacuum of space. Intangibility, so she can turn invisible. Now, peep game. When we say she can control energy, this includes, but is not limited to, now this is a list of things: cosmic rays, gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet radiation, visible light, electricity, microwaves, radio waves, and neutrinos. By assuming an energy form, she gains all of that energy's properties. She can mentally control both the type and quantity of the energy she wishes to transmit in many of her energy forms, and can project those energy beams from her bodies in her human form, though only one at a time, and usually in the form of an energy blast from her hands. Oh, and old girl is immortal and does not age beyond her prime. Damn, this chick is OP. Okay, alright, she is a beast. She is a beast. So let's check out some of these other characters. Now, let's talk about Auntie A, Agatha Harkness. This old broad has been depicted as one of the original witches from the Salem witch trials in Salem. Somehow surviving, she became a significant figure in the Marvel continuity, protecting the immensely overpowered Franklin Richard as his nanny, and later mentoring Wanda Maximoff in Real Magic. She is later killed by Wanda after, now spoilers, Mephisto reabsorbs Wanda's children. Agatha briefly mind wipes Wanda in order to help her deal with the trauma, but eventually restoring those memories. Agatha was killed and pretty much stayed dead, so you know how comics are. A lot of characters, they come back to life, but a few, like Uncle Ben, they stay gone. She's actually appeared to other characters as a ghost. Her powers are all derived from manipulations of the forces of magic. She can do a number of effects with that magic, including teleportation, energy projection, and tapping into the extra-dimensional energies by pulling a Stephen Strange, invoking the name of entities or powers. Hey, fellow Doctor Who fans, did you know that Captain Jack Harkness was actually named after Agatha Harkness? The more you know. Alright, who the hell is next? Oh, yes. Old Big Red himself. Furry shoulders, big smile, always having a master scheme, planning Thanos' henchmen in the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. We're talking about Mephisto. Most notably the arch-enemy of Johnny Blaze, the most popular Ghost Rider, but he has also come into conflict with other heroes such as Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, as well as kicking it with Thanos during the Infinity Gauntlet story. He is a perennial villain in the Marvel Universe, meaning he has been around for a long time. He is in a lot of the mystical stories, playing the role of the devil for years. He is an extremely powerful, immortal, demonic entity, possessing abilities by manipulating the forces of magic. He can use a variety of uses, such as superhuman strength, size, and shape-shifting, projecting illusions, manipulating memories, and altering time. Sounds an awful lot like Wandavision, doesn't it? You know, Mephisto might be all badass, but can he beat Sam and Dean Winchester? I doubt it. Alright, now finally, let's talk about the boys, Billy and Tommy. Now brace yourselves, everybody. This is going to get confusing for a bit. Originally, Billy and Tommy were the kids that Wanda created that had 2 of the 5 shards of Mephisto's soul within them from a battle with the OP Franklin Richards. Eventually, they were absorbed back into Mephisto, leading to Wanda's ultimate breakdown. However, when the boys' souls were reabsorbed into Mephisto, because of the extra power Wanda put into the soul fragments, they destroyed him. You know, of course he came back as comics. and their souls were reincarnated into William Kaplan and Thomas Shepard. It is currently unknown since they were already teenagers. Wanda does not know if they were normal kids before her son's souls took over the bodies, effectively killing whoever they were before, or whether the spirits went back into time to be born and raised by different parents. Yeah. Comics. So let's kick it off with Tommy, aka Speedy. The one who I assume is Wanda's favorite because he has powers and a look similar to Quicksilver. And I know people say, oh, it's your kids, you shouldn't have favorites. So Tommy is the fast one, a mutant with the power to move and accelerate at speeds far beyond those of normal human beings. He can exceed the speed of sound and resist the effects of friction, reduced oxygen, and kinetic impact while moving at those speeds. He claims that he is Quicksilver fast, shown running fast enough to search an entire island for anyone living there in the same amount of time it took that his brother Wiccan to teleport the same distance. He can also generate hyperkinetic vibrations that accelerate the molecules in matter, causing any solid object he directs his shaky shakes at to explode. Honestly, he doesn't have much in his backstory. When I was researching him, he probably had a paragraph. Let's talk about old Sparkle Hands. Billy Wiccan Kaplan, Ultimate, is the magic user of the long-lost twin brothers, with his abilities being magical abilities, flight, reality warping, telekinesis, telepathy and mental control, electrokinesis, force fields, teleportation, and astral projection. Wow, like mommy like son, huh? He has appeared in a lot more stories than his brother. Billy possesses an innate magical ability which allows him to alter reality at will by stating an intent and focusing on the outcome. Wiccan is capable of a variety of feats, including but not limited to tracking and locating others, illusionary disguises, tearing down force fields, mass teleportation, concussive blasts, enchantments, astral projections, and telekinetic force beams. Wow, just give this dude all the powers, why don't you? Billy must be able to hear his spells for them to be successful, but some of Billy's spells can be activated without words. Damn, this dude is like Smash Brothers DLC broken. Wiccan was one of the many possible candidates for the title of Sorcerer Supreme and has been described by Vision as one of the most powerful mages on the planet. Doctor Strange has partnered with a time-traveling Wiccan from the future and it was confirmed that he succeeds Strange in being the Sorcerer Supreme. Loki, Thor's little brother, predicted that Wiccan will evolve into a god by his own right one day, destined to ascend to a godlike reality warper who will rewrite the rules of magic known as the Demiurge. Wait, didn't I do that in Skyrim? That sounds awfully familiar. Billy briefly achieves this form and is able to view the past, present, and future as well as freely alter the universe. Seriously? However, deciding that he is not ready to wield this power, he relinquishes it and reverts to his human form. Damn. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this dude could possibly beat Goku. I'm going to do a video series one day about different characters I think can defeat Goku or other overly powerful characters that can defeat other overly powerful characters. And this dude, reality warping at will? That's insane. So that's these characters and events. OP, Flashy Light, Immortal Lady, Old Hag, Witchy Lady, the Ravishing Red Rebel, Fasty Fast Boy, and Harry Potter and the Broken Teen God of Doom. What? It seems that Quick and Angsty is the only non-broken character we discussed, as Fast Boy runs fast ain't nothing new in comics. Well, stay tuned for more Wandavision reviews and whatever else is coming out until we move and we can get back to unboxings. Don't forget that this Saturday is my album release, and next Monday is going to be my first ever live stream where we're going to be doing a live listening party, as well as check out some cool little videos I made for the album and just chill. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be starting at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Come kick it with me. My homeboy Black Eye TV is going to be there. Might be some more special guests. We'll see. I don't know how to add special guests, but guarantee your boy's going to find out. Alright, but until then, I'm your boy Token Drew. Wait, do I even need to write this down? Please tell me you stopped reading this. For God's sake. Just go into the end thing. Why did I write all that? Live up. Smoke out. Game on. I'm out this bitch. Thanks for watching.
I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit.
I hear the beating of a heart as I prepare for this trip. There's so many folks that touch my life that I'm gon' miss. Reminiscing on the past, man, I'm lost to this dream. Eyes open to this world, not believing what I see. Who watches the watchers? We the people seeing clear. The march is long and far, man, our goal is very near. Oh me, oh my, I think we gon' die. Sky cry